Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Bold and the Beautiful edition. Today is Monday, June the 5th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it another 7. Mila is right here, so you guys are hearing her throughout the video. Okay, so y'all, we start off with Deacon and Hollis. So Deacon and I hope you had a wonderful weekend as well. So we start off with Deacon and Hollis. So they're there, and Deacon is distracted because he's thinking about everything that went down with Taylor and Brooke. And so Hollis is like, I just told you one of the guys is having his wife is in labor, so he can't make it in. We're short staffed. We're down a man. And Deacon is like, oh, child, I can't even, well, he didn't say child. Y'all know what I mean. He was like, I can't even concentrate on this. I'm thinking about what went down with Brooke. He said, yeah, I saw her leave out of here. This is Hollis the Deacon. What's going on? So he starts to tell Hollis that he shot his shot with Brooke, right? And she shot him down. And Hollis said, what? He said, don't, she shot me down. He was like, I don't even know why I did that. And he said, well, why did you do it? And Deacon said, well, Taylor is the one who put me up to it. And Hollis told him, and you fell for it? He was like, not the first time, but she just kept going on and on about it or whatever. And then Hollis said, well, Taylor was the one who put me up to it as well. So Hollis and Deacon are both like, it was, Taylor's the one who told them to pursue Brooke. And so then Hollis said, I wonder why, like, what's her end game? What's her end game with all this? So then Deacon says, oh, I could tell you that. Ridge Forrester. And he says she has the hots for Ridge and she always have wanted him. And so if Brooke is distracted in another romance, then that leaves Taylor with a clear shot to Ridge. Now, I don't know how Taylor thought that was going to actually work, because I mean, it's not like Brooke wasn't going to notice that you were in a relationship with Ridge, girl. Like, what? But anyways, so Deacon is just like, he feels like that relationship is over. It's about to explode because of what he told Brooke about, Taylor being the one that put him up to it. So then we move on from them and we go in and we see Ridge and Eric. Now Eric is designing and everything. I wish I would, like, that dress he was designing was gorgeous. I wish I would take some of those that we see on the paper that's gorgeous and actually make those dresses. But anyway, so he was designing it and everything, and he told Ridge again about, I think it's time for you to go home. And Ridge is just like, no, just we've had this conversation before. And he said, you know how I feel about Taylor. She cool and all, but I want you with Brooke. He said, has anything changed on that Taylor and Brooke front? And Ridge said, yes. He said, Taylor shot her shot with me. And he said, what? And she said, yeah, she was pretty much telling me, ma'am, she was pretty much telling me that she want me or whatever. She was reminiscing about family and all that. And so Ridge was just like, I don't know what's going on, but they made a pact that I was ready. Because Eric is like, did you lead her on, or did you put out the vibes or something? He said, no, I don't know where this came from. Taylor just started doing this. I said, mm-hmm. So then Eric told him, I think Taylor is cool. She gave you two beautiful children, but that is not the love of your life. It's Brooke. And he said, but anyways, enjoy Rome. And because Regis like, I'm gonna go on and get to work. And then Eric said, I'm tired of all y'all being in my office, so I'm gonna stay right in here and work. But if you need me, I'm gonna be right here. So he leaves, right? Now then we go over here to Brooke and Taylor. So Brooke is over here all flabbergasted because she can't believe what Taylor has done. And listen, I hear what y'all saying. I know I have Taylor people who watch this show, fans, and Brooke fans who watch this show. Up until recently, I was a Taylor fan. I'm still not 100% sold on Brooke, but I'm gonna call it like it is. There was no pact. For all the people being like Brooke broke the pact first, there was never a pact. Taylor was lying this whole time. She did this just to keep Brooke away from Ridge. You know how I know this? Because, and remember, this is entertainment, just my opinion, because the first thing she says is, I was in my wedding dress and he had chose me and it was complicated and stuff. Baby, it was not complicated. He found out the truth, and what did he do? He ran right over there to Brooke. And you said you only wanted Ridge, Taylor, if he chose you with no other reason. You found out about that CPS call. This is before she found out Thomas made the call. You found out about that CPS call and you questioned Ridge about, is this why you came to me? You knew damn well that's why that man came to you. You didn't want to believe it. I am a Taylor fan. I'm tired of her throwing her eggs in a basket behind Ridge, knowing he's about to hurt her. He don't want you like that. I've been telling you this for a year and a half. The man does not want you like that, Taylor. It doesn't matter what happens. He might get mad at Brooke about something and come over to you, but you really want to be second best? No. So she going in on Brooke about, I didn't break the pack. I didn't break the pack. You lied to me about Hope and Thomas. Why would Brooke tell you about anything that Hope was telling her? That y'all friend, like I'm so confused on this. If my child Mila gets older and we have this kind of rivalry going on, which child get off the bus. But anyways, if there's this rivalry going on, do you think I'm gonna tell you, my best friend, what my child is telling me in confidence? You think I was gonna tell you that? No, I would not tell you that. I would not. And that doesn't negate the fact that Thomas has done wrong things recently. It be killing me because they act like, oh, Brooke, you should have told me about Hope. Really, Brooke, you should be mad at Hope because you was protecting her butt and she over here throwing you under the bus because she want to be with Thomas. And then Brooke is just like, oh, I know how you, because Taylor says Ridge deserves better than you. She finally shows her true colors. Ridge deserves better than you. He needs to be with someone who's not going to hurt him over and over again. Like you've never hurt Ridge. I'm sorry. Like you've never hurt Ridge while y'all were together. Girl, please. And then Brooke says, I know what y'all think of me, the Logans, and you think that way about Hope. She said, no. Well, what were you saying the other day about Hope being a Logan at the end of the day? Yes, that's what you were trying to imply. That's what you were trying to imply. And so now, you know what? The reason why I'm kind of starting to dislike Taylor is because she's supposed to be a psychiatrist. And the way she manipulated Brooke into getting into this pact and pretended to be friends with her, and then also used that to get Brooke to, even though Brooke didn't want to try to see the better side of Thomas, try to be more trusting to him and at least open up and open her eyes and try to be a little bit more encouraging to giving Thomas another chance. The fact that she did this and she's a psychiatrist, I don't like that. It just comes off as manipulation. It comes off as she's being sneaky. I don't know. It's something about that that's just weird to me, and I don't like that. But anyways, so she like, and the fact that Taylor was so ready to throw up in Brooke's face that, all these many men. I'm like, girl, if we put a list down and we put your men up to Brooke's man, y'all would be right there with each other. And like, I'm sorry. I get tired of them acting like Brooke is the only one that slept with people. Yeah, she was wrong for sleeping with Bridget's husband. But I've always said that Brooke, you was wrong for that. But I'm tired of them always acting like she's the only person that's ever done anything wrong, and all the stuff that you said. We're not gonna even go there. But anyways, so Brooke is just like, so you did this pack, and then you threw Hollis and Deacon on me, and she said, oh, but you said he was young, handsome, and all that, using Brooke's words about Hollis on her. So again, Brooke thought she was trusting a friend, and you turn around and use those words. Hollis is young, he is attractive, he is hot. Well, I mean, I'm not attracted to him, but I can see why other people would be. I personally, he's not my type. But he is all of those things. But at the end of the day, Brooke didn't want him. So you couldn't get her to go with the young guy and sleep with him so that you could run the ridge and be like, Brooke out here hoeing. So then you try to get her to go to Deacon. And she said, it was not manipulation. Yes, it was. See, that's what I can't do with Taylor. I can't do the lie. Like, if you're going to be a snake, go ahead and say it's all coming out. Go ahead and say you were a snake about it. Don't try to act like, no, I was trying to be a friend. No, you were not. You were not trying to be a friend. There's no way you were trying to be a friend and then you turn around and throw Hollis back in Brooke's face. And then you turn around and throw Brooke and Deacon being together back in Brooke's face. You were not trying to be a friend. And she said, well, you weren't transparent about how you felt about Thomas. I don't understand what you're saying, because Brooke has always told you she didn't trust Thomas. You was the one that used your friendship with her and tried to get her to be like more open to him. But you didn't say what Hope was feeling. As a mother, you're not going to. You didn't tell Brooke that Thomas knew she drank the champagne. This is just all an excuse for Taylor to do what she wanted to do, which was go after Ridge. And Brooke is like, just admit it. And she was like, okay, I do want Ridge. Well, B, you're not going to get him. I don't believe you're going to get him. And if you get him, it's only a short lived. Why would you want somebody that doesn't want you? You're always second best to Brooke. So, anyways, Brooke tells Taylor, I'm gonna go tell Ridge exactly the type of person you are. The conniving, manipulative person that you are. So Brooke is walking past Taylor to walk out the door, and Taylor grabs Brooke's arms, and Brooke said, let me go, girl. And Taylor says, no, you're not going. You're not gonna do anything or whatever. And so she grabs Brooke again. And I said, now, Taylor, now if Brooke haul off and hit you, that's on you, because stop grabbing this woman. And so around this time, Brooke pushes Taylor, because she was like, stop touching me, you know? And so then Ridge come in, baby. Uh-huh. The way Brooke did that toss when Ridge came in, I hollered. I said, what is happening here? But anyways, child, so she did a whole head toss and everything, because she was like, I'm about to get this chick. And so Ridge said, what's going on? And she tells Ridge, Taylor is a liar. She been lying and manipulating this whole time. She's betrayed my trust this whole time. She used me. And Ridge is like, what's going on? And Taylor's trying to be like, no, that's not it. And baby Brooke said, the pact is over. And did y'all see the way Ridge looked? Like, he looked at Taylor like, well, and Taylor looking like, oh, I can't believe this. I said, baby, what's tomorrow's episode? Because I got to see this. I got to see this. I got to see what's gonna happen. But y'all, that was the bold and the beautiful today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you tomorrow for an all new episode of What Happened on the Soaps, the bold and the beautiful edition. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.